Hello Leo, this is Victoria from Mindful Baboon. I'm here with your August tarot forecast. Welcome to my channel. These are readings of your sun, moon, and rising Leo. We are starting with your sign because this is Leo season. Happy birthday, Leo. And of course, as always, we're going to be looking at your love life, your career, and workspace. And we'll get you some guidance from the universe on how to best navigate the energies of the month of August. At the end, I will pull some messages from a person of interest to yourself. All right, so let's get going. And please remember that this is a general reading, so take only what resonates for you and leave what doesn't. We'll start with a little oracle card reading and we'll get into tarot. If you like what I'm doing, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, share it with others. All right, Leo, so your card is All That Glitters. Which is a very interesting one to get for Leo. But anyway, you know the rest of that proverb, right? Not all that glitters is gold. And this is all that glitters. So for a moment, you may be attracted to some kind of opportunity that comes into your life that's really shiny and attractive. Maybe it's something that you wanted since you were a little kid or something like that. Right? And like your eyes just light up when you see it. But the universe is asking you to take a second look, especially as most of August is we're going to be living in Mercury retrograde, where you're supposed to read, like carefully the small print on the contract and like double check everything. You're not supposed to make big shopping. Do big shopping because that may be in vain. Like you could be buying something that you don't really need, like overspending. All these things can happen. And don't even get me started on breakdown in communication that can happen, right? So all kinds of these things. And it's not to say don't do it at all. It's to say that appearances could be deceiving, or your first impression. It can be, it can be emotional. So make sure that you sleep on it, that if it's a person, you give it time. And by time in this case, I mean time beyond Mercury retrograde. Meaning that, and again, that's one of the general pieces of advice that is being shared, that it's not a great idea to start a relationship during Mercury retrograde because it could be unhappy, or you'll end up with a relationship with someone that you don't really like. It's not really your person, and it's not going to work out well because you'll be disappointed in what you see further down the line. But it doesn't mean that if you met someone great that this can be great. It's just that don't rush into anything with this person, and be patient, and maybe just take it slow, and make sure that you have enough opportunity to get to know each other and to reevaluate after Mercury retrograde. All right, so let's see what we have for Leo with tarot. For love life, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And yes, by the way, I finally got my deck back. Well, I had to buy it, but I found a really good price for Light Series Tarot, because for those of you who've been following me, I've lost one of the cards in my previous deck, so I couldn't use it anymore. And it's been a few months, but now I have it back. It's a new, brand new, shiny one. That's all that glitters for me right now. And it has that new card deck smell. Two of Pentacles and Death and Rebirth. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio or with a Sagittarius. For your career, you have Five of Wands, Knight of Swords, Two of Wands, another two. Advice, Six of Swords, Page of Wands, Nine of Swords. Bottom of the deck, King of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like this month is going to be a lot about that you will have some tests from the universe, let's put it that way, but it's only to reinstate and for you to become more confident in how far you've come and how much you've learned during this time. So not to be afraid, but be ready for it, right? That's why we're doing this. so you have a little bit of a heads up. And as far as your love life is concerned, for some of you, you could be considering 2 options, could be talking to 2 people. You could have, again, going back to and winking at Mercury retrograde, you could have an old person come back, like an ex, and you're already in a new relationship, and it's also very good. But it makes you think, because for some reason that ex, either they say something right, or it was just so great, the 2 of you were great, that you can't but start thinking, maybe I should go back to that person, right? Whatever it is, you have these 2 major arcana, so know that first of all, you're being guided by the universe, so just follow those signs, follow the guidance if in doubt, or ask for guidance, right? The universe definitely is helping you move in the right direction. And not only that, but it's actually gonna get you to the place where you'll realize you either are going through the actual transformation in this month, so you'll realize how much you've changed. Like, especially if somebody old is coming back, and maybe they'll be reminding you of something you did together, or you enjoyed doing, or whatever it is, how you were. And you'll be like, you know what, I'm a completely new person now. And this just doesn't speak to me. For some of you, it's like that. It's a really gratifying feeling to be able to acknowledge that for yourself, and not just be like somebody else is appreciating you and you're like, yeah, of course, right? But when you acknowledge it to yourself, it brings it to a completely new level, and also gives closure to certain situations. Like, for example, if you've had some concerns or you had some regrets about walking away from that relationship or just it being over, now that you realize that you are a different person, you're like, you know what, I wouldn't be happy with this person anyway, so it was all for the best. For your career, you have 5 of Wands, Knight of Swords, and 2 of Wands. So it's definitely some kind of direction that you'll need to choose this month. What do? Choose between projects, between teams, between even maybe places of work, right? So it's important to follow your dream, to make sure that whatever your choice is, that you're not making it out of convenience or out of necessity. I don't know, like maybe this project is gonna earn me more money, or it's gonna be a better say for my bonus at the end of the year or something like that, so I'm gonna do that. No, it's very important for you to be with people that you enjoy working with, and to really feel like it's meaningful, like you're making a difference in other people's lives and in your life as well. So pay attention to how those choices are made, and pay attention to your intuition, your inner compass, not to what other people are going to be talking you into, because there will be some of those as well. And the advice is to focus on the place of balance and joy. And whatever is giving you anxiety, some kind of distress, it's important to take care of it, to take care of yourself, right? Of your inner child. Look at the places where you can change the sorrow for joy easily. And you should have a list of the techniques or activities that can quickly bring you into the place of joy. And I'm not saying that's enough, but that's a good start, because you'll need that place of calm. You'll need to get out of the storm to be able to do more, to go for something special, to keep developing, to keep growing, right? And pinpoint what brought you to that situation. If it was a sleepless night, it was some kind of a dream that you've had, write it down. If you're not ready to face it, to understand where is it coming from, what's the deeper wound, what's the bigger fear, just jot it down so that you have it for future. You know, and at some point it's all gonna make sense for you. But of course you can ask for, like what we saw with the Wheel of Fortune, you definitely have the universe guiding you and helping you. So you can also ask your guides, the higher power that you believe in, the universe, to bring you those answers, to give you extra help, right? Where maybe you're a little bit at a conflict with yourself on what to do with this. Okay, let's get some messages for Leo from their person of interest for the month of August, please. Here we got the Fool. Okay. the Two of Wands again, and the Five of Cups. Yeah, so your person is trying to have a clean slate with you. Maybe it is that older, maybe it is that ex, I don't know, right? But whatever it is, the person is noticing or is feeling your transformation, the change that is happening with you. And they are on board with that. They are excited about the new you, about the new union and dynamic that the two of you have. And they're trying to look at things with fresh perspective, with new eyes, and choose something bigger and better for themselves, not play it safe. But there's still something that's pulling them down and stopping them from fully embracing this open-mindedness. Something that they've done before that they now regret, or somewhere where they've seen failure and they're not ready to try again, or, they could just, they don't really believe in it, don't have a lot of confidence. And of course, the Fool is all about having faith. It's not confidence. It's like, I trust the universe, it's all gonna work out for me. But there is this remaining concern or pain that's stopping them from going into this energy. And they know it's gonna be great, but there's something subconsciously there that's concerning. It doesn't have anything to do with you. That's what I'm getting for you, Leo. But this is just something for you to be aware of. And maybe if you can support your person in overcoming it and having more faith and trust and going for something new and exciting without too much consideration of whether it's even worth it or not. That's when the miracles happen, right? Okay, I hope this reading was good for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please don't forget to subscribe or leave a comment. And if you're watching for sun sign, also watch for your moon sign and rising. And until next time.